All right, so let's begin. So have a seat in your chair. We'll just begin by settling. So it might feel nice to scoot towards the front of the chair so that your feet can be planted on the floor, inner hips width distance, knees over ankles. So take a comfortable seat, place your hands on your thighs, or you can place your hands onto your body somewhere. Sit down into your sit bones, get tall through the crown of your head, and you can close your eyes or soften your gaze. We'll just take a minute to arrive here together. Maybe letting go of whatever you transitioned here from. Maybe just giving yourself a moment to check in. Notice how you're feeling. Make any adjustments you need to feel stable and comfortable. The Yoga Sutras, the oldest text on yoga, it's 2,500 years old, say that the posture should be stable and comfortable. So how can you find stability and comfort even just taking your seat? Taking a few minutes to find yourself rooted as crown of the head ascends. Maybe drop your shoulder blades down your back. Send sides of the throat, back of the head back. Rest back into yourself and breathe. Maybe begin to deepen the breath. Breathing all the way down into the pelvis and the belly. Inflating the low ribs. And breathing three-dimensionally, filling up, finding volume in the breath. If you'd like to try a pranayama, a breathing exercise with me, today we'll take Dirjya Pranayama, which means 3-part breath. So in a moment, I'll ask you to inhale into your belly, hold, inhale all the way up to the ribs, hold, inhale to the roof of the mouth, hold, and exhale, let it all go through the nose or even through an open mouth. If you'd like to try this with me, please exhale, inhale into the belly, hold, inhale up to the ribs, hold, inhale all the way up to the roof of the mouth, hold, and exhale, let it all go. Breathe into the belly, hold, breathe into the ribs, hold, breathe all the way up to the roof of the mouth, hold, and exhale, let it all go. Try again with your own breath, feeling for how you can begin to isolate these different parts of the torso. Maybe perhaps using the hold to bring more awareness, more space and volume for the breath. Keep going with your own breath. If it interests you, we'll take a few more rounds. Feel for how deep and slow and steady your breath can be. And as you're ready, let that all go. Return to your regular breath and just notice how you feel. As you're ready, you can blink open your eyes and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Now take your right hand and place it over your head and just let the wrist fall onto the left side of the head. So you're not pushing your head down, you're just allowing this weight of the forearm to settle the neck, bringing a stretch into the left side of the neck. Breathe into the fibers of the neck. You may want to tilt the chin to find a spot that feels interesting. Finding maximum stretch along this left side of the neck. Continue sitting down into your sit bones, taking your seat. Maybe that even allows you to lengthen up through the spine a little bit more, adjusting that forearm, and again, sending this opposite left shoulder blade down the back. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Feel your feet planted into the floor, root down, maybe giving you a little more lift. As you're ready, you can release, bring your head back up through center, and we'll switch sides. So release your left ear to your left shoulder, reach up with your left arm, and just allow that forearm to fall over the head. Send this right shoulder blade down the back, sit bones down, get tall through the crown of the head, and then adjust how you tilt your chin so that this forearm allows you to find maximum stretch along the right side of the neck. Keep sending that opposite right shoulder blade down the back, maybe feeling the stretch all the way up from the base of the skull down into the shoulder. Keep finding yourself rooted here, stable, maybe not completely comfortable, but find a place that you can breathe into. Maybe lift the corners of your mouth, smile, and take 2 more slow, deep breaths. As you complete that, you can release, come back up, and then as you inhale, tilt your chin down towards your chest. Feel length along the back of your neck. Plant your palms on your thighs, and as you exhale, come back up through center and tilt the head back. Send shoulder blades down the back, away from your ears. As you inhale, tilt back down. And as you exhale, push into the sit bones, lengthen back. Keep going with your own breath. Maybe you want to take a moment to roll out the neck here. Just feel for creating more space along your neck. We spend so much time, or I do at least, compressed at a computer, so that often draws our shoulders up, head and neck forward. So how can you use this time to open back up? We'll take one more round. As you're ready, come back through center. Pick up your right foot and cross right ankle over left knee. So right ankle is cupping that left knee. You may need to walk that left knee in towards the midline. Then take your left hand and reach for your foot. We're going to do a weird thing and place our first finger in between big toe and second toe. Then place your middle finger between second and third toe. You may have to give it some wiggles. Try to get the knuckle to meet all the way up. Fourth finger between third and fourth toe. It's getting harder. And then see if you can wrestle that pinky away from its friend, the fourth toe, and really interlace your hand all the way through. So now you have your foot and your hand interlaced, maybe. From here, you can scooch your right foot away from you so you have a little space. So now this ankle is hanging free off the knee. Place your right hand on your opposite thigh and begin to roll this ankle in circles. So just making some ankle rolls here. Doesn't matter what direction, we'll switch in a moment. Enjoy the sensation of hand and foot being best friends. When you're ready, you can reverse your rolls. Being gentle here. Any cracking is probably just air pockets, but take it easy on your ankles. Just feeling out your range of motion. And then as you inhale, you can just keep your hands interlaced and then flex your foot back and forth. So flex your toes towards your knee, then move it away. So you're just flexing and pointing your foot. So again, you're just opening up the range of motion, this time through the arch of your foot as you flex and point. Keep that left foot grounded into the earth, steady, firm base. Take one more. And then as you exhale, give your hands, your fingers a little wiggle. Thank your toes for being willing to be interlaced, and then let it go. Spread your toes, see if they feel wider. And then on your next inhale, stay in your interlace. Take this right foot back so that your ankle is cupping that knee. And then from here, we'll fold forward. So your fold might not go super far, but you can begin to grab on to that thigh with both hands. Lengthen yourself up and then go forward, 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 forward till you can't go forward anymore. Then you can round the upper back and fold down. You can grab onto your leg, maybe you can touch the floor. Don't go further than you need to. You're just looking for a stretch in this outer right hip. So you may get that here. You may not need to be all the way down here. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Keep focusing on lengthening the spine out of the pelvis and then folding as you can. Let's take one more breath. As you're ready, inhale to come back up. We've got one more side. So unwind and then take this left leg, cross it over that right knee. Now take your right hand and begin to interlace with that opposite foot. So take your first finger in between big toe, second toe, then work through the next finger, middle finger between second and third. Keep going, keep going. Your toes may resist. See if you can convince that pinky toe to give you the space to interlace. As you've got that, give your fingers a wiggle into your toes and begin to roll out that left ankle. Going slow, planting that sole of the right foot down into the ground so that you're not slumping over. This is actually fun if you're in a bathtub. You can see if you can get your fingers between all your toes. Just adds more flexibility to your foot. Instability in the feet is one of the biggest causes of falls in seniors as we age. So just having the flexibility to really open up the feet will just prevent unnecessary instability as you get older. Switch your direction if you haven't already done so. Lift the corners of your mouth. Give yourself a smile as you wiggle around your ankle. Okay, bring that to a close, then we'll point and flex, point and flex. Just feeling for your range of motion here. Feel for gas pedaling through the ball of the foot. Seeing if you can move those toes away from you, even as you come into the point. Okay. Bring that to a close. Give a wiggle to your fingers. Thank your toes. Release. Spread your toes. See how wide they want to go. And then bring that left ankle back to cup that right knee. Again, option to fold. So bring your hands to heart center. I'll just show it from the side. So go forward, 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 forward forward till you can't go forward anymore. Then at the point of no return, you come around between the shoulder blades, maybe touch the floor, maybe ankle. Maybe you're happy right here. This is also a great place to be. So you decide where you want to be. You should feel a big stretch in that outer left hip. In this seated version of Ekapada Rajakapotasana, one-legged king pigeon pose. Keep telescoping the spine out of the pelvis. Make more space for yourself here. Let's take one more breath. As you're ready, come back up, release, and then extend your arms out in front of you. So make a little fist with your thumb on top of your fingers, and then send your shoulder blades down your back. They're probably trying to be friends with your ears. From here, plant the soles of the feet down into the ground, and we'll try a flashlight. So as you're ready, begin to flick your fingers out in front of you like you're casting a Harry Potter spell on someone. So flick, flick, flick. Your shoulders will try to hike up. Send them down your back. I find this super uncomfortable. Maybe you do too. If you do, it might just mean that your hands are tight from typing or texting. No problem. This is a great way to shake them out. We're still doing this. See if you can sit down into your seats and sit bones down, crown of the head up. Send those shoulders down the back. Cast your fiercest spell. Maybe it's for a nice day. Maybe it's a wish that your kids will sleep longer than you thought. Whatever you want to wish. As you're ready, slow it down and we'll release. Yay, we're done with that. All right, so please bring your hands to your heart. On your next inhale, release your right arm long, palm will face towards me, and then as you exhale, send that shoulder back of the palm back. So you're feeling for a stretch along the right shoulder junction here. Keep a soft bend in the elbow, don't lock it out. Press down into the feet, take your seat. Take one more breath here. As you're ready, come back through center, opposite side. Release the left arm back behind you, palm goes back till it doesn't want to go back anymore. Press down into the sit bones, get tall. Keep a bend in that elbow so you don't lock it out. Should feel a stretch along the shoulder blade, maybe in this chest-shoulder junction. Take one more breath here. As you're ready, come back through center. We'll do that again a little bit faster. So going to the right, inhale, go back. Exhale, come back through center. Every inhale, switching sides will take you back. And exhale through center. Go with your own breath, not my voice. The inhale takes you back. Exhale brings you to the heart. Just feel for how juicy a stretch you can get in your shoulders. If your belly and your ribs are popping forward, you can send them back. Oh, this feels incredibly good to me, maybe to you too. Just enjoy this simple movement. We'll take a few more rounds. Okay, next time you go to the right, return to center, both hands on your heart, and then release your hands to your thighs whenever you're ready. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. So plant the soles of the feet into the ground, palms on thighs. As you inhale, arch, look up, and as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, around the upper back. Every inhale will bring you into the back bend, and every exhale to round, tuck into yourself. You can shift your head and neck if that feels good, moving slowly. Notice what it's like to tuck your pelvis under, find freedom in the chest as you back bend, and then just enjoy this little Juicy slouching back in as you round. Okay, slow that down for the last 2 rounds. We'll bring it to a close. And from here, we'll do some abs. All right, friends, grab onto the edges of your chair. You want to be more near the front of your chair. On your next inhale, lift your right knee up towards your chest. And then exhale, lower it down. We're going to stay on the same side for a while. So stay on the right, inhale it up, exhale it down. See if you can find this contraction in the belly as you inhale the leg in. Feel for stabilizing through the tummy, so pull your belly button towards your spine. You might feel it in the thigh, you should also feel it in the abs. You don't want the low back to slump back, so try to stay fairly upright as you tuck the toes or the knee towards your chest. If you want to make this harder, don't bring your foot all the way back down, just bring it to a hover. Oh, that's much harder. That means that your belly won't get a break of gravity. You do you. Decide if you want to touch the toes or not touch the toes. You might start to feel your tummy burn. Any pain in the low back, take a break, or just keep magnetizing your belly button towards your spine like you're wearing a corset, so protect that low back. We're still doing this, but we're almost done with this side. Take 3 more. Slow them down and notice if that makes it harder. All right, when you're done, we get to do the second side. So as you're ready, recommit to your seat, ground your feet, grab your chair. On your inhale, left knee comes in towards chest, exhale it down. You know what to do. Pull your belly towards your spine, engage through the abdomen. This will always protect the low back and back bends or abdominals. Decide if you want to tap the foot down or just let that foot hover like a fake out, like it's going to succumb to gravity, and then just encourage it right back up. Notice if your shoulders are up towards your ears, trying to help you do this leg lift. Send shoulders down the back, zip that belly towards the spine. We're still going, but we'll eventually be done. No worries. You can always take a break if you are personally done. Otherwise, we've got a few more sets. Take 4 more, slow them down. Make it juicy. Now, as you're ready, release. Place your hands on your thighs, sit tall, pull belly towards spine, and we'll take 2 rounds of Dirjya Pranayama. So inhale to the belly, hold, inhale into the ribs, hold, inhale to the roof of the mouth, hold, and exhale, let it all go. Inhale to the belly, hold, inhale to the ribs, hold, inhale to the roof of the mouth, hold, and exhale, let it all go. Notice how your belly feels, notice how your breath is. From here, we're moving into eagle. So please cross your right knee over your left. So just like you're sitting like you might normally do cross-legged. Then option to take your right foot and hook it behind your left ankle, coming into this like snuggle up knee thing. It's okay if the toes just touch down. From here, bring your arms out to cactus. And then take your right arm under your left, and then either cross the forearms, back of the hands together, or you can grab onto your shoulders. Either way, whatever you've got, lift your elbows to the sky as you send shoulders down the back. Keep planting the feet into the ground. Pull ribs and belly back, send back of the head back, throat back. We'll be here for a few breaths. Garandasana, eagle. I don't really see the eagle here, but maybe you do. Let me know after if you find the animal in this pose. Let's take one more breath. As you're ready, release, unwind, second side. So this time, cross your left knee over your right, and then either hook those left toes behind the calf or not. Bring arms out to cactus or goalpost, and then left arm under right. Either grab shoulder blades, back of the palm to back of the palm, even palm to palm. Lift elbows up, send low belly, low ribs back. Begin to lean back. Should feel really nice between the shoulder blades. Back of the head back, sides of the throat back. Keep taking your seat. Eagle. How rooted can you feel here? Pressing one or both toes into the ground. Taking your seat and ascending up. Maybe you lift the elbows a little higher for one more breath in. As you exhale, unwind, yay, and we'll come back to seated. Okay, from here, one more set of abs. So come towards the edge of your seat and then grab onto the sides of your chair. As you inhale, pull the knees up and then exhale, soles of the feet together. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, touch toes. So hold on to the sides of your chair. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, open the knees. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, Baddha Konasana. Inhale here. Exhale, down. We'll do 3 more. Option to make it harder is don't touch those toes, just hover. Keep breathing. Don't let your tailbone tuck. It's okay if low back moves back just a smidge. I think we've got one more. All right, good job. Come back down. From here, please stand beside your chair. Have your left side facing the chair. So we're just gonna use our left hand on the chair and then lift the right knee to the sky. Grab onto your right outer foot with your right hand, and then the knee will be going wide. Snuggle it in towards the midline, and then from here you can bring your right heel to your outer right hip. If you want to be fancy and kick back into that leg, you could do that. Just don't let that right hip open. Keep it level, regardless of which variation you're in. So we're just coming in for a quad stretch. Keep standing down through the left foot, finding the stability here. Maybe you don't hold your chair, friend. It's there if you need it. Take one more breath here. As you're ready, release. Walk around your chair, second side. So right side is near the chair. Grab onto that outer left foot. Knee is probably going wacky. Hug it into the midline. Drop the left hip so pelvis is level. Again, just stay right here. Perfectly good quad stretch. Or you can begin to kick back. But again, don't let that left hip unwind towards the ceiling. Keep it pointed straight down. Maybe you hold your chair, friend. Maybe you let it go. You decide. Try to keep the back of the pelvis level so that there's no weird asymmetrical tweaking going on. All right. Great job. As you're ready, come back up. And from here, we'll just take a couple forward folds. So have your feet inner hip width distance. Draw a straight line from your inner hips down through the middle of your knee, through the ankle, through second or third toe. Feel yourself grounded down. Feel the weight distributed through your whole foot. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, bend the knees, fold forward. Hands can come to floor, bend the knees as much as you need. On your next inhale, bring hands to shins, flatten the spine, extend the crown of the head. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, sweeps you all the way back up. Palms can meet overhead. Good job, I see you. Inhale or exhale, bend the knees, fold back down. Inhale will bring you into that halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, come on down. Inhale brings you all the way back up. And then exhale, we'll dive back down. Do a few more with your own breath. Every exhale takes you down. Inhale, halfway lift or all the way up. Just keep moving with your own breath. If you self-identify as having bad knees, make sure that your knees are pointed forward. They're not wobbling side to side. So keep stability in the feet. Keep everything aligned. Knees over ankle, hips over knees. Good job. Let's take one more round. All right. So next time you come back up, you can ground down through the feet, bring hands through heart center. Okay, from here we'll return to our chairs for just one more thing before a nice Shavasana. So come towards the edge of your chair and then take your hands around to the right. So take your right hand to the side of the chair and then hold on. Then get super tall. Your left back of the palm is at right outer thigh. And then just twist over to your right. So your right palm is near the back edge of the chair. You've got back of the left palm at outer right knee. And then twist over to your right. Keep sitting down into your chair, shin shoulders down the back, back of the head back, belly back. Find the twist in the belly. Keep grounding through both feet so that your knees aren't shifting with that left knee coming forward. Find more space for your breath and for the twist by getting so tall and then revolving around. Take one more breath here. And on your next inhale, come back through center, second side. Left hand towards the back of the chair, right back of the palm to outer left knee. Again, inhale, get tall, ground down. Exhale, revolve over to your left. That right knee will try to shoot forward, pull it back, sending it all the way back through the right hip. So the twist is truly in the belly, revolving over to the left. Your gaze can be wherever you like, over back shoulder, in line with the sternum, even over the front shoulder will prove a little trickier for a counter twist. Take one more breath, in and out. On your next inhale, come through center, release. All right, Shavasana time. Great job. So options, sit in your chair, sit on the floor, or my favorite is you come to lie in front of your chair and then place your knees over the chair and just let them fall out. This is so nice. It might look not that great, but I find it amazing. So decide where you would like to be the feet over the chair will just let your low back come into its natural curve. Take any adjustments you need. If you're on the ground, wiggle your shoulder blades onto the mat, onto the floor. This will stabilize the rotator cuff and be therapeutic for your shoulders. As you're ready, I'll invite you into one more breathing exercise with me. We'll take Samavriti. So we'll inhale for 4 and then exhale for 4. If you'd like to breathe with me, please exhale. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Continue this slow, steady cycle with your own count, or just let everything go as you settle back into the darkness of Shavasana, final rest. You're welcome to stay in this Shavasana as long as you would like. If you would like to close this time with me, begin to bring your awareness back to your body, back to your breath. If you have your legs up on the chair, you can slowly begin to wiggle your feet and your legs, eventually rolling off to your favorite side and pushing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Take a moment wherever you land, with eyes closed or gaze soft, to acknowledge your efforts. Find some gratitude for the effort of the people around you who allowed us to practice together. If there's any quality or intention that you would like to carry forward from whatever you may have received during our practice today, please take a moment to acknowledge that. As you're ready, I'll invite us all to find one more round of Samavritti, equal breathing together. Please exhale completely. Breathe in. And exhale. Thank you for making the time to be together with us today. May each of us find our way forward with integrity and strength. Peace.